Hey, what's good? Peace and love, everybody. Okay, I like his shirt. It says, leave it better for the next person. That includes not just what you do for work, what you do at home, but also what we do for the generations. We should leave this earth in a better situation than what it is. So I really hope that our generation can do that. But anyway, that's not why I came on here. I wanted to first give thanks to all in all that is, was, and forevermore will be. Um, Some hit me, and it's like you have to recognize when people are competing with you. And a lot of times these people compete where they don't compare. But not only that, um, a lot of times these people, they'll gatekeep information from you. They won't share information with you that will help. Even if it will help your child, they will not share that information with you. They do not want you to get ahead. They want you to stay at the level that you're at. And if you're not careful spiritually, people will try to basically exchange your energy for theirs. So you'll be living their life while they elevate in theirs. And that's, a lot of people call that destiny swapping. But that comes in so many ways, but oftentimes it starts with competition. And with that, you have to, like I said, you have to recognize who's competing with you and who's really being a friend, who's really like for community, for sisterhood. A lot of people come off like they are, but they're not. So, and you cannot expect people that are competing with you to have any form of loyalty to you. They don't give a damn. They just want to be better than you. They just want to prove you wrong. Even if you're not coming off that way, they will look at you for anything that you do. They'll look at it as an attack on them. And it's like I said, it's not because you're doing things. It's because they're already competing with you. They've been competing with you. So anything is offensive to them. And like I said, this comes in the form of course, gaslighting you. Or like, let's say you say, oh, I need to move to a bigger space. Why? I love the house you're at. You should stay there. Because they don't want you to elevate. It's not because they really like your house. They do not want you to have anything that would look better than them. Any type of blessing that comes into your life, they will not be happy for you. They will not celebrate your wins. As a matter of fact, here's a telltale sign that people are competing or they're just outright haters of you. And when I say haters, I'm not talking about just like typically throwing shade like how regular raggedy itches do, but like have real inside like hate for you. Envy. Envy is it's really what it stems from. But that's a huge red flag is when if you in your spirit know that you cannot share your wins with people because you know they're not going to be happy for you, it's going to be like, oh, that's their response. Those are not your people. Those are not your people. Very, very seldom do people like when I'm friends with somebody, like I'm really like a companion. Like this is who we are. Like we came across each other's path. Let's link up. Let's make the best of this. And if for some reason we split different paths and go a different way, let it end on good terms. But a lot of people don't want that. They like the drama, but I don't. But anyway, um, a lot of people. I forgot my train of thought, but dang, people will just they just don't be happy for you. Like I said, they'll give you the side eye. They oh, that's what I was saying. When I'm friends with somebody, when I'm a companion with somebody and they have a win, there's something that they're celebrating. They're doing good in life. They made a decision that could, help them out. I celebrate their wins with them. I'm happy for them. I'm like, oh, congratulations. That's great. Let's go celebrate. Let's go have a cupcake. Let's go, grab a virgin pina colada. Um, whatever. But those things are not reciprocated. And they're not reciprocated because they don't really like a motherfucker. They don't want you to prosper. They don't want you to rise in any form of fashion, but they want to be around you to learn from you and to elevate off of your energy. And that's why you have to learn how to spiritually protect yourself. You have to, I know you have to pray. And a lot of people be like, oh, the etymology of prayer is begging. Well, bitch, then I'm going to beg that my aura stays whole and full and protected from any unseen and seen, known and unknown dangers of people trying to tap into my energy and take from me in any form of fashion, whether it's my intellect or my ideas. Like, there are people in my life right now I cannot share my ideas with, but I know why. Because they'll let the ideas sit. Here's what they do. They'll go to other people with the idea that I had as if it was theirs. Or they won't say shit in response to what I said, but then later on will try to repeat what I said as if it was their idea. And it's like, bitch, I said the same thing. But you know what? Now I stopped doing that because now bitch can't even come up with a fucking idea. So that says a lot in itself. It does. So, hey, it is what it is. You have to recognize who your haters are, who are people that really value you, because people that don't value you, they will use you for anything. And like I said, could just be being in your energy. They're soaking. Like I said, some people are spiritually inclined. They're in tune with how to do these things. And some people just subconsciously and consciously move that way. They don't know what to call it. Spiritual warfare. That's what they're doing. They're raging spiritual warfare against you so you don't prosper, and they do. That's what it is. But some people don't even realize that they're doing it. They're so used to taking from others that it has literally become who they are. So you really have to be mindful of that. But that's really all I wanted to share. That was on my mind. And because, like I said, I'm recognizing the patterns. I'm recognizing the handlers in my life. And it's really sad because people that you really wanted to build community with, like, you could see, things happening. Like, you have foresight. Just like, how people can tap into time, space continuum, and jump timelines, or change dimensions and realms, or change reality and their outcomes and stuff. It's the same way you have foresight to see what the outcomes of these relationships can be. And a lot of people are not thinking about the positive outcomes. You might be in your mind, you're thinking like, oh, we could do this. Oh, you got these skills, I got these skills, let's put these skills together. Meanwhile, they're like, bitch, you got those skills, I'm about to borrow them. I'm gonna make sure you can't use your shit. I'm gonna make sure I take everything. I'm gonna make sure. That's how people really think. You have to, like, I learned this the hard way. I did not know that people were really like that in life. Like, I I had to learn the hard way. I had to lose a lot in order to recognize that there are people out here that are not for your greater good, and they will smile in your face and they will act like this and that, but they are wicked to the core. So have discernment, pray for discernment, ask the Most High for discernment, because a lot of times people will show you who they are in their actions. Actions speak louder than words, and that's why you have to pay attention. All right, y'all. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and empresses and emperors out there that are really in a high vibration and heart space. May we continue to be guided aright, and may we continue to excel above these motherfucking haters. Peace and love.